青少年时下流行的网络用词"刷街"，说的就是把滑板当成代步工具。可见这门炫酷又时尚的街头运动，深深吸引着他们。滑板是由冲浪运动在陆地上的延伸，冲浪受季节和位置限制，相比之下，滑板要自由得多。也因为这样的自由，以至于滑板的魅力历久不衰。不懂得如何选购滑板，别犹豫了，直接推开一家滑板店的大门，老板自然会跟你一一介绍。吉隆坡孟沙街上的滑板店 Wheel Love 坐落在店屋2楼，空间不大，但是滑板、轮鞋、用具等等该有的东西一样不缺。这家店是由徐树杰和邱伟渊共同经营，两人虽为直排轮滑手，但对滑板的知识一样也能侃侃而谈。
There's only 5 major categories in a skateboard. Of course, there's a lot of additional parts that you can add on, but we'll start with the very bottom, which is the wheels. So you have the wheels, which are the parts that touches the ground. Inside the wheels, you have bearings. Bearings is what allows the wheels to spin. And then the wheels and bearings are then connected to the truck, which is the metal piece that holds 4 wheels together. So that's 3 things already. Then we have the deck, which is the thing that most people associate with, we think of when they hear the word skateboard, the maple wood deck that's attached to the trucks, and then you got grip tape that goes over the deck, that's to help you stay on top of the board so you don't slip around, and you got hardware.
由于与地面摩擦，滑板的轮子需要经常更换。看上去长得一样的轮子，其实也有软硬、宽窄等等之分。软的轮子弹性好，适合在粗糙的地面滑行；硬的轮子则适合在光滑的地面滑行。宽的轮子比较稳当，不容易侧翻；窄的轮子出面小，行动比较灵活。
Generally, there are very, very wide lah. Okay, we just say 2 main categories: skate on the road, as in to cruise around as a transportation, and the other one is to do tricks. So these are the 2 major kinds of skating when it comes to skateboarding. Within those categories, you have, of course, different sub-categories. But so we start with the ones that skate on the road. Alright, so you have longboards, you have cruisers, and penny boards, which are actually vinyl skateboards. Are all kind of lumped into this category because it is not so suitable to do grinds and you don't really want to do any flips on them, although you can, but it's not made to do it and it's not the optimum setup for it. So these boards are mainly for people who want to ride on the road. So you can either bomb a hill, you can carve a bowl, and then you can also use it to just cruise around. So then you have the other one, which is your more regular plastic popsicle shaped decks. So these are smaller, usually smaller compared to the cruisers. The wheels are also smaller and harder, and the decks tend to have a nose and a tail. So for cruisers, sometimes you got a nose, sometimes you got tail. I'm referring to the concave in the front and the back. So the regular skateboards, the popsicle shaped ones, will have a nose and a tail. This will allow you to kind of scoop it up to flick. So, which is the most important part in a sort of trick skateboard. So when you want to do a grind, you need to lift off the ground. When you want to do ollie, you need to lift off. So everything starts from there.
滑板种类繁多，对买家来说不知道该如何下手。徐树杰一般都会先了解对方购买滑板的用途，再推荐合适的类型。如果是初学者，他建议选择版型像冰棒的滑板，因为这类滑板并不高，贴近地面，也比较轻，容易操控。
So even though you've decided, okay, I want the popsicle shape, then it's which one? So prices can range from as cheap as 200 ringgit to all the way to like 1,000 ringgit. There is no right or wrong. You want to buy the 1,000 ringgit one, you can. You want to buy a 200 ringgit one, you can. But just think about it this way, like if you buy the 1,000 ringgit one, you may not be able to appreciate all the expensive parts that you have in it. So maybe don't go there. So normally we recommend something around the range of 300 to 400, and you probably can't go wrong. So when you get started, we normally say go with a complete ready to roll, meaning it comes with the deck, wheels, trucks, bearings, and everything. The way we tell most beginners is let us know what your foot size is, because the size of the deck corresponds with your feet size or height or personal preference. So there's a general gauge where people who have larger feet will go size 8 inches and above for width, and those with smaller feet we recommend the smaller ones.
滑板没有不摔倒的滑手，但你会发现大部分的滑手不戴护具，这对滑手来说非常危险。玩滑板前应该要戴好头盔，另外还有护手、护肘和护膝，因为一旦摔倒，这3个部位承受着身体的压力，最容易弄伤。
The thing about skate shoes is that, especially once you really start going and you start doing the tricks and you start doing ollies and you start doing grinds and stuff, it will wear down very quickly. Cheap shoes, expensive shoes will wear down pretty fast, although the better quality expensive ones would last a bit longer. But you just have to kind of get your mind around the fact that it is going to go. It's not like a pair of shoes that you buy for running and can use for a few years. Skate shoes, if you really skate every day and you really do tricks 1 month, 2 months, even if you spend 500 ringgit on the shoe, it's still going to go. So, but you still want to get a proper pair of shoes lah. So stick with one of the more established skate shoe brands, and make sure it's made out of suede, because suede will last longer. If it was canvas or even PVC or one of the fake leathers, it will tear very fast. So especially the point where your toe sort of flicks the deck, it rubs against the grip tape a lot. So just doing that alone can destroy your shoe very quickly.
做好防护，穿好合适的鞋，也许会发现学习滑板并没有那么可怕。徐树杰说，很多新手在练习滑板时会感到害羞，怕被指指点点，但其实并没有人关注你的一举一动，专注练习就好，因为人在认真做一件事时是不会受旁人影响。
Don't worry so much about being scared of the skate park. Of course, once you go in, you got to kind of read the lay of the land. You go to the skate park, okay, everybody's playing over there. I maybe shouldn't, if I'm just starting, I don't want to get in their way. Don't go to the difficult sections, go to the flat sections, get your basics down first. Kind of know what the skate park etiquette is. Don't cross people's lines. Don't sit down in places you're not supposed to sit, especially when somebody's going to do a trick there. Don't worry so much about what people say, or what you think people are going to think of you, because it turns out nobody actually cares. The other thing is to, of course, get your basics right. There's a tendency to buy the skateboard today and think you're going to do your first grind next week, but it takes a long time. Just learning to control the board may take a couple of weeks. Some people, may take a few months. Some people can land their first ollie in a month, some may take a year. So everybody learns at their own different pace, so don't get discouraged. Just keep on trying, ask for help, take classes, watch YouTube videos, tutorial videos, and that usually should help you lah.
有句话叫“一入滑板深似海”，相信这是每个滑手都会有的想法。掌握了技巧以后，就会开始自己克制滑板，改装零件，以求更好的体验。滑板从来不受限制，只要开心，你可以玩任何你想玩的类型。前线视窗采访报道。